Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of the Get After It Family YouTube. Thank you for checking out this one. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, tell your friends, follow us on Instagram, do all the usual stuff. Thank you very much for supporting everything we're doing as we travel the world. So what the kids are saying is very true. That whole encounter just, for me, that made the trip through Canada, because we'd gone through the Rockies without any sight of a bear. And then when Rocky and I hit that trail after you guys had been on the log, and that woman said, "Stop!" and Rocky ran back to me, "There's a bear." It was just incredible. It's there, it's coming. Back up now, back up now. It's coming out in the path.
Yeah, do you see it? Do you see the head? Do you see it?
We have just arrived in, where are we, Sasquatch? The home of Bigfoot. No sightings as yet, but we are literally in a forest in the middle of nowhere. So no services tonight.
Like literally.
Literally in the middle of nowhere. But there's hot springs back in town, so we're going to try them out tomorrow. But this is very remote and
like
awesome.
When we were on the Google Maps, it cut out completely. Like it didn't know where we were. We were remote completely.
Fingers crossed we've not seen any bears yet. Fingers crossed we see. Fingers crossed we see.
What is it we're agreeing to do tonight?
Snuggle up in the middle with your movie.
It's going to be a movie night.
Upstairs,
A movie night.
Block it all out and make it all dark to have a movie night.
There's nothing else for us to do around here because it's going to be pitch black in about half an hour. So it's a movie night tonight. We are in Bigfoot country here in Canada. No signs of any bears yet on our tour, so who knows, maybe we'll bump into Bigfoot. But we're actually going to the Bigfoot Museum this morning. There's some hot springs here, there's quite a lot on, but this is our last breakfast in the RV, our last morning. We give the RV back tomorrow and we head to Whistler. It's been amazing, it's been fantastic, but the scenery has outdone itself. Canada has been absolutely wonderful, but it's certainly going to be a sad farewell to the RV. So we have been told the best place to go is the source of the hot springs. So we're out of
Dad, look at the geese.
the town is over there, and we are now on a path heading round the lake, where there's lots of people like walking by half naked. So let's see how this goes. It's a secret spot. Guys, how was your first hot springs?
It's so good. We're just about to go and jump off of here.
Most people are fully dressed walking along here. We're going to go and find some cold water to go and wash off, because although it's absolutely boiling and lovely, you are covered in, what is it, just the sulphur and all sorts. So, but that is if you're in where are we? Hot Springs? Harrison Hot Springs. You don't have to pay if you go to the source. And there's the dipping pools all the way along the track, right beside the lake. So there's a tip for you. So we're in the Bigfoot Centre here in Sasquatch, and there's all the old videos of sort of captured footage and memorabilia. There's lots of Bigfoot prints and casts that people have found out in the forests in the wilderness. Well, that's us. We're off. We're all packed up. And we keep on moving. Yes, well done. So we are in Whistler. We've picked up some bikes this morning and we're touring the town. We're going around the outskirts. There's so many trails. It's a little bit cooler today. It's quite a nice day to be out on the bikes. But there's so much to explore and still no bears. We have found a log and I think the guys are going to try and get along to the end of it. After you all came off the log, you're all getting dressed. Rocky and I were up the hill. What happened?
We saw a fast bear.
It's coming on the path. Abby, can you grab Rocky's bike?
I got a really good video of the bear.
That whole encounter just, for me, that made the trip through Canada because we'd gone through the Rockies without any sight of a bear. And then when Rocky and I hit that trail after you guys had been on the log and that woman said, "Stop!" and Rocky ran back to me, "There's a bear." It was just incredible. You guys came charging up the hill and then it was the waiting game. We had to just chill, didn't we? We had to just wait and then there it was.
Bear number 2 is bigger than bear number 1.
Bear number 2, that was a shock because I was cycling up the track, you guys were behind me and that guy was just pointing at me saying, "Stop, stop, stop." And then all I could see was the rear end of a black bear and then it just walked in front of me. But what did you think? I mean, a bear walked, like Skylar must have been within 5 meters of it. It's right there. Abby, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving.
Scared. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Keep moving. Hunter, keep moving. It was on a higher level, but
To be honest, I think after all the hype, I was expecting to feel more fear than I did, but I felt totally cool, calm and collected, and I don't know, I think I was just more in awe than... I didn't feel threatened or... I felt safe around it.
yeah, when I knew the first one, we go back to the first one, when I knew that one was there and I saw it, I did worry. I did, and it was Rocky. Rocky was extremely cool in that situation. The fact that it was him. He asked, "Dad, do you want the bear spray?" And he got it out of the backpack for me. And
so I was on the pontoon with Skylar and Hunter, and Rocky shouted down, I think, or did you shout down?
Rocky did.
No, I think you did.
I
Anyway,
shouted first.
regardless. And I thought I would panic or maybe be like, oh my god, what do we do? But my instinct was basically just to run towards it.
Run towards
I
the bear.
wanted to see a bear.
Yeah, as did I. But I think I had the same driving the RV, and whenever I'm around you guys, there's a worry that comes in of protection. It's there. Like that RV was massive. Am I going to be all right on the roads with this? And then gradually I overcame that. It was absolutely fine. The bear is a different ballgame. There's a bear here. My kids are here. This isn't safe. But then we were far enough away. We were sensible. I did, as anyone that's trying to film a bear, I probably looked quite eagerly and walked forward a bit, but I never to a point where I was like, this is silly, or this is extremely dangerous. The first one, when we had to cycle or walk past it and we couldn't see it, it was in the bush. It was in the bushes after it had walked in front of us. That was quite a worrying moment. Is this thing going to come running out? Let's get up the side, Mum.
The best thing you can do is keep taking signals through the line, okay?
Keep moving.
We're going to have a short cycle around to Christmas, so we're all good. Yeah. And then it's up to the beach. We've been for a swim.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yeah.
Right, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going, now. With the first bear though, we did say in the moment, is that a cub? Is that a baby? Is there a mum coming? Because we didn't know the size. Now it turns out when other Canadians that actually saw the bear with us, they said that's definitely maybe a teenager or it's not, that's not got a mother with it. Because if you get between a mother and the cubs, obviously it's a problem.
Well, I'd say that was probably the only first worry of the first one.
Because
we thought maybe there was a mama bear somewhere around.
yeah,
The bear looked quite young.
Are we now on a track between the cub and
That's
the mum's
not what
coming
you
over
want.
the hill? That would have been a problem. The second bear,
Awesome.
closer than us, bigger than us, and then
But again, not interested in us.
it didn't seem. Don't get a false sense of security if you listen to this. They're black bears and they kill people. However, the
But
encounters
they're
we
used
had,
to being around humans.
yeah, the encounters we had seemed to be very manageable. We dealt with them carefully. We had the bear spray, but it was just incredible. And the third bear,
Bear number 3.
bear number 3,
Bear number 4. Bear number 3.
bear number 3. As we record this on the rooftop terrace of our building in Vancouver, today we did see... Thanks, Gal. Shh, get out here.
Go see the party. Go get their attention.
No,
Is it the one with the light?
Over there in the
Is it the
corner.
one with the? Is it the one with the?
There are people having party over on that balcony over there, and we want to get their attention.
give us. They'll think there's a problem. They'll think we're in danger.
Hey!
Shh.
Hey, Brewski.
Okay.
Nah.
Would you sit down?
Sorry.
Shh. Give us, guys. Give us 2 minutes. So, shh. Anyway, bear number 3 in Whistler. We went on the peak-to-peak gondola. So we went up Whistler Mountain, up Blackcomb. We are heading up on the peak-to-peak gondola, up to the highest points in Whistler. The weather is playing fair at the moment, and hopefully we see some wildlife as well. We are on the peak-to-peak gondola. We're about to go right across the valley, right across the valleys of Whistler. Here we go!
My tummy's going down.
And we were going along. It's a massive, massive gondola. It was absolutely amazing. Highly recommend that journey or that trip if you get there. We were looking down, and I just saw it. I think what spurred me to look in that area is you said there's a group of people standing still, and I just kept looking.
But they were, for some reason, looking in the opposite direction. So there must have been something in the trees that we couldn't see, because the bear that we saw was right behind them.
Yeah.
But they were turned with their backs the other way.
So that one, obviously, we were perfectly safe. We were in a gondola, hundreds of feet above it, but you could quite clearly see it. Check this out.
Hey. Look at it moving.
Alright guys, we've just seen a black bear. Oh my god, down here.
They're watching the other
In
way,
the
so what's the
bushes.
other way?
Thank you for checking out this episode, guys. The family are currently shouting happy birthday to people in another building across the city that we can see here on the rooftop of Vancouver. This episode, there was bears, there was gondolas. Whistler was absolutely incredible. Shout out to the Whistler Resort Club. That was a brilliant place that we stayed in. Affordable in the creekside, easy to get up to Whistler, and had all the amenities that we needed. Next up, guys, we've got a Vancouver video, and I'm not going to lie, we've got an action-packed 3 days in Vancouver. We have had an awesome day. On the Saturday. We went cold water dipping with my friend Ian Simpson. Simo, an old friend from Edinburgh, he's lived here for years. Picked us up at 6:30 a.m. Took us for about a 20-30 minute drive out of town, and we met the biggest black bear we have seen yet. Wandering down the streets, it was an absolutely incredible experience.
Well spotted, guys. Well spotted. No, we don't want to go too close to him, but he's a big boy.
Oh, he is a big boy.
Well spotted, guys.
That one's coming soon, along with cold water dipping, bike rides around Stanley Park. We're in Vancouver, we're on the rooftops. Thank you for everything, guys. Keep following our journey around the world, subscribe, connect, and guys, we'll see you later.